Hello folks, this is Vagrant and welcome back to Twin Peaks. It is a beautiful new morning here on our lovely island in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and today I'm going to get a goddamn tuna fish. I've went and farmed 101 bait in particular. We're going to go to a Nook Miles island, as I mentioned in the last video, and we're going to go to the pier and we're going to catch a tuna, and I'm going to pretend that I don't have this weird little lag issue with the sound. Everything's going to be amazing. We're going to catch a frickin' tuna, and it'll be the last fish I need to finish off my April list. I have done a little bit of work since last video. I kind of made the gap here ready for this, took our skeleton stand on the ground. If we head down here, you'll see what I've mainly been doing. Nothing too busy. Got some flowers going on here. Mainly this area here, so I've got a little display there. There's the canal going behind here. Eventually there'll be a bridge across there as well, and one up here somewhere. But this is where we're going to put the houses. So I flattened this whole area, kind of in preparation. So we're going to go start moving the houses across. Oh, and Thingy's here. What's his name? Kicks. He just sells shoes and stuff. Really nothing that exciting today. Let's go move a house, and then we're going to go catch a bloody tuna. And that's really it. That's the goal for today. Have I done all my daily stuff? I think so, right? Yeah. Yeah? I'm just going to check with the ABD just in case. It makes me nervous. I believe I have, yeah. How much have we got in the bank? 650. So it's Friday at the moment. Turnip Blast is here in 2 more days. So when Turnip Blast turns up, we're going to spend the full 650 on turnips is the idea. Right, Tommy boy. Now, Tom, I don't have much money left, okay? So, we're going to move a house, but this is the last thing we're going to do until, well, whenever we sell the turnips, unfortunately. But what I want to do, I just need to get one house in. Because... one sec. Pashmina, right? We should move the original gang, should be like the priority ones first in. So Pashmina, she was my first. Pashmina was my first. Yeah, fine. Oh, that hurts my soul so much. I'm sure she loves it. I wonder if they can not love it. I wonder if, like, I ain't moving, son. I just moved like 2 days ago. What do you think, love? Yay. Good lass. Ba-ding. Okay, so the idea is to basically, I want to put down one house and then I can get a feel for the grid layout we need for it, and the idea is to plan all 10 houses out before we can move them. Basically we can set it up so all 10 houses are going to be there without actually moving a house at all, you know? They're all here, by the way. Look, how adorable is this? We're all just having their morning cup of tea. Super cute. You can say hello to everyone. Graham, you didn't respond. Graham. Yay, there we go. So yeah, the idea is all the houses are going to fit in this gap. It's going to be a bit tight, but it's kind of meant to be. It's meant to be like a little town, village sort of thing. I don't really want it to be open, as depressing as that might sound. I'm hoping I can fit 2 houses in side by side, but I'm not convinced. This is what we need to try. If not, then everyone's just going to get a lot more room. No, we can go further up. Oh, can we go further up? A bit further up. So if I had a house there... This is hard to do. I don't know. I don't know. Until I've got the other house in, it's really kind of impossible to tell. Because I need them side by side. I think I'm just going to go for it. Is there any reason I can't go further back than this? Let me think. Wait, what do we... Maybe I should do the one on the left first. Maybe we should plan out what we want these plots to actually look like. I don't know. This is confusing. Actually, tell you what we do. Tell you what we do. We build the plot right now. We build the shape. And then I can kind of... I've got a plan. It's going to be beautiful, folks. It's going to be beautiful. I just need to make sure I can fit all of them in now. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We'll do this and we'll go fishing. Fishing wasn't going to take up the entire episode anyway. So, right, we'll just use the wooden path. And I'm just going to make a marker to start things off. We'll have to adjust this a couple of times, I'm sure. So that's 3 across, 4 across, 5 across, Okay, that's too many, right? So 5. I'm just going to go there, and we'll see what it looks like in comparison. It's going to be a little bit trial and error here. Okay, so that is... Let me have a look at the imagining. Does that kind of just sit perfectly on that? Yeah, basically. Okay, cool. So it's what? 1, 2... What was it? 5 across in the end? So if I did another one here... Like that... 3, 4. Was it 3 or was it 4 or was it 5? I'm thinking it might have been 4. Oops. Give me a minute. There really needs to be an option to have like a little square. Oh my god! To have like a little square in front of your character so you know where you're pointing. That's the same, right? Let's just have a little look at that as well. Okay. I just need to make sure they both fit in. Let's go a bit further to the right. A bit further up. But it looks good, right? Yeah, that looks good. So what I can do then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll definitely all fit in. I want to make sure there's enough room for them to have a garden and stuff like that. But what I can do then is kind of plan out the plots right now and build around them. Or we can just do it house by house, but I do want a path down the middle. And then for each house to have like a little garden out front of it. So you'll walk down the central path, and each garden will have like a little fenced off section, so you can walk into their garden, or you can walk into their garden and through into that house like that. Just very simple, but nice little grid looking design. And if you want to walk to the left, you could do that and go to the beach. And if you want to walk to the right, I'll have another path going down the side here. And of course that'll lead over to the bridge over there as well. I think that's the plan. Now what we'll have to do is go around and like space these out perfectly, but that's a future vagrant problem. That's not a today problem, that's a future problem. At least it's sorted, like I know it works. That's really what matters. And then we can start moving, then we can work on like revolving spice rack, then we can work on the town itself, you know, the shops, they need to move as well. Then I'm going to go to the right of the visitor centre. And then I want to do some decoration. Like all this area down here is going to be empty completely. So I might do like a park here with like a little fountain and stuff like that. Like the introduction to the island. And then this whole right hand side, the entire right hand side is empty. And ready to go. Cool. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we should go put the house down, I guess. And I get a feel for how we're going to build these. Let me think about. Let me just think about that. I just want to mark the next house. Is this a? Whoops! It is. Is this a triple? This is going to be really difficult to do. The more I think about this, the more annoying this is going to be. Is that only a double in height? Right. So we have one slight problem that. No, it's not. It's not. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Okay. So the plan. This is going to be a little tedious, but bear with me. We need to mark out a specific number, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the gap is 5 between those. So we go 5 down here. 1, 2. Now it doesn't matter if that is not the exact size of the house, because all it's doing is guaranteeing that they are evenly spaced out, basically. And I need to make sure that 5 is the correct number, and that that's not going to be too big. Like it looks to me, oopsie daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't say this was going to be exciting, folks. It looks to me it might be a little bit too far down, so we might need to do like a 4, but maybe not. 1. So is that 5 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to do one more. It's tight. I think it's okay. Let's have a little peek. I mean, it does take up the whole thing, but that means everyone can have like a nice big garden. There's plenty of room on this right hand side for like the... No, not really actually. But there's room on the right for like the walkway down and stuff like that. Let's just carry on. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. 1, Honestly, like, this is the amount of planning that goes into the island. It really is. And I don't have a particularly, like, overdeveloped island compared to a lot of people, you know? So what some people must go through is nuts. So this is where the bottom house would be. Now, bearing in mind that Able Sisters isn't going to be there, that's kind of perfect, right? And they get, like, a little beachfront property. And then the path will come down here. There'll be a bridge up there as well. That'll cross over. Bearing in mind that Able and Nook's cranny won't be there. That'll be right next to, so we'll block this up with a fence. This will be the only way in front of the little water display, and then the park will be down here. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's going to be cool. I'll have to move Abel's, but I can't. I just don't want to keep chucking money at the bottom right now. But once we get the first house in, it's a lot easier to plan for as well, so. Let's do just that, and then we're going to go fishing. So that means just hit 10 AM. Oh, it makes me nervous. Let's do it. Do-do-do-do-do. It's actually slightly... They're actually quite close together, despite the amount of distance I've tried to give them. But if I'm going to get all 10 houses in here, I don't think there's much I can do about that. Right, with that officially bloody done, we can go on our little trip now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'd like to say that I've been... I woke up at a regular time for once, you know, I started this video at 9, whatever it was, 9:40. How long have we been on already? 11 minutes. So 9:50 I started this video, something like that. I'd like to say that. I haven't slept yet. So I think I'm basically trying to reset myself somewhat. Is the idea. Jeez, Orville. We're gonna fly, baby. Now, this is the third time I'll ever have flown with a Nook Miles t-shirt on. Both times I've done it in the past, I got a rare island. The first time I got Money Rock Island. The second time I got Bamboo Island. So let's see if third time's a charm as well. And first and second time. Let's see if all the times are the charm. Like, I know it increases the odds. Like, we know it increases the odds of getting a rare island. But I'm not sure if it is an increase in chances or if it's a guarantee, basically. And maybe I got, like, a little bit lucky. Guess we'll find out. If this is, like, an odd island, I'm going to say it's basically a guarantee. What are we looking at here? No, this actually looks like a pretty normal island. Unfortunately. I suppose it doesn't really... Oh, bottle. Nice. Doesn't really matter. I'm not here for any of this, you know. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Bottles, apparently. Boing. Just trying to put my rod away. Right, what have we got in here? It's a recipe one. It's wooden simple bed. Yeah, of course we would. Everyone knows that one. I'm not even taking that one back with me. Worthless. Okay, so the plan is to fish off this pier. Now, I've never tried this before. I have been assured that this pier functions... Basically, as far as I know, the pier with the plane on our island, the pier with the airport, doesn't function as a pier. As in, you won't catch pier fish off the airport pier. But I believe it does work here on this island. I don't know for sure. I need to catch a pier fish to be sure, but unfortunately pier fish are a pain in the ass, so that's a big start. Right, I'm going to concentrate. I've been like getting super frustrated with my fishing lately, especially when recording, so I need to focus. So every time I'm focusing up, I've turned the volume up. And there is, I can see the delay. It's actually not a visual delay. I can see the visual, and then I hear the audio split second afterwards. So I'm sure of it now, but I think something we can live with. This is some big fish to start. It's probably all sea bass, but you see. Oh, this is why I wasn't gonna do it on video. Oh, maybe I don't do it on video. Oh, look at the fish. Look at the fish. Right. That one gave me a lot of leeway, so it's clearly a sea bass. I think the one I lost wasn't a sea bass. I think it was a tuna or a marlin. So I've already thrown one away, because it definitely reacted very quickly to me. And like I said, the rarer fish do flee quicker. Oh, you cheeky little blighter, come here. Oh, I just... I swear, as soon as I start recording, it just turned terrible. If I lose one more fish that I think's a 4-star, we're gonna change things a little bit. I've got a slightly different plan. Right, I'm not sure I should be throwing it over here. It's making my life... I'm pretty sure that's not big enough anyway, right? I'm pretty sure that's maybe not even big enough to be a sea bass. The more I look at it. Now, it's quite a light vibration, that one. That's one size down from the sea bass, the red snapper. Now it's a 4. Hello? I don't like this. I can't tell the size from this angle. Okay, so... to avoid screwing this up in my many, many hours of fishing, I'm going to go blast this on the main TV because I think it's not the TV or the console that's lagging, it's the Elgato sound delay. It's a little bit there. You heard it with the music, so it is there. What I'm going to do is actually keep recording, and maybe I will... let me think about this. Yeah, I'm going to keep recording, and I'm going to catch all the fish, and if I catch a tuna, I will come back and I'll do like a voiceover for it, and it'll still be part of the video. If I don't catch a tuna, then I'm going to cut out basically all the fishing, unless something cool happens. But like I say, I'll keep the recording going. I'm just going to mute myself, and that way it doesn't pick up the sound of the TV. But I have to be able to do this properly, you know, I just have to. Okay, I realise there's not much point adding commentary of that. It took about 2 seconds, but I finally caught a frickin' tuna. I finally got a tuna. I was going to keep fishing for the sake of... really careful not to click Felicia. Yay! I was going to keep fishing to try and just get more of them, you know, make some money basically, but I'm thinking, I've got, how much, 58 bait left? That's quite a lot of time spent farming, so really the smart thing to do is hold on to it, because inevitably next month, when we come back, there will be more fish that require lots of baiting. I have become a master baiter, but if I can save some of the bait for later, then it seems like a good idea to me. So I'm going to farm the island up a little bit. I'm just glad it's finally bloody over. I should have collected that rock in the north right. I made a mistake there. It's finally over. It's finally over. The tuna has been got, the marlin has been got, and the tarantula has been got. Those are the 3 creatures for this month that you need to pick up. Because I believe the tarantula actually gets replaced with a scorpion next month. I don't know if that's how it works, but I believe that's how it works. Okay. And let's hit some rocks, I guess. Because I actually need loads of rock and loads of iron for the Zen fence we've been building. And then we're going to go back to the island, we're going to donate our tuna, and then we're going to go check him out. Along with the marlin, because you didn't get to see the marlin. I might start doing that in the future. I will say it was a lot easier to catch on the console than it was when actually sitting here recording. So I think that's just something we'll do. When it's a super rare fish like those are, you know, they are quite hard to catch. When it's something like that, in the future, that's what we'll do. We're still going to fish. But, it depends what we're trying to get. You know, the snapping turtle, that's fine. I think if it's a size 6 fish, then we should do it like I just did it. If it's size 5 or below, I'm happy to do it on video because that tends to give you enough leeway. But the 6 fish, they escape super fast. They really do. And if you're not like really quick, then you'll lose it. I'm pretty sure I've lost maybe 4 or 5 marlins and tunas across this little escapade we've had. At the end of the day, I have spent about 400 bait trying to catch the bloody thing, so yeah. Right, I'm good to go. Nothing else I want here. Turns out the t-shirt didn't work this time. Very sad. I thought that was going to take a lot longer, so I'm not sure what we do for the rest of the video. I guess we can do some terraforming and island design and stuff like that. There's actually very little to do for the rest of the month now. It is just decorate the island. There's nothing that immediately comes to mind. KK Slider will be back tomorrow for his concert on Saturday. When he does come back, we will be getting him to play my beloved Neapolitina. Because of course we will. I love it so much. Annoyingly, I think we already have a tuna in the museum. I think Beth got one and donated it. But I needed it in my... The point is not just a museum, it's about filling in my Critterpedia. It's very important to me. Do-do-do-do. I'm just glad it's over. I don't have to farm bait for like two whole weeks. It's amazing. I will have to check what leaves next month ahead of time maybe, but... Bong. No worries, buddy. Let me see. Can I donate the tuna? Oh, okay. Well, I get to sell the fish, which is handy. But more importantly, it has been filled in my Critterpedia. That has flashed up now. It should be over here on the right side. There he is. Look at him, the big boy. See what I mean? Leaves. I wouldn't be able to catch it till November. Ugh, just unacceptable. Unacceptable. They should all have the marker on. They've all been donated, as far as I can remember. I'd be very surprised if they hadn't. I'm kind of paranoid now. Oh, Neon Tetra is new, actually. I got it this month for the first time. I think there's a few new river fish that I haven't caught quite yet. Because I can't catch everything yet, I'm not really worried about fish until they leave, you know. If it's the month they leave, then obviously we'll go out our way and make sure we catch them. But it's a whole month. It's very easy to catch. Well, saying that, considering what we just went through, maybe I shouldn't say that. But in theory, it shouldn't be that difficult to catch any fish you need before the end of the month, right? So I don't need to worry about fish that are going to be here for the next few months. Maybe we'll catch them randomly, you know. And if not, then when it's their time, then I'll go get them. Let's go check out our tuna! God, this place is dead. I guess this is for the sharks, right? The sharks don't arrive till June or July. I think there's a hammerhead, a great white, a couple others. I don't know what they are. There they are. There's my deep sea boys. Look at the tuna. He's actually fishing. Looking for the mackerel. So what have we got now? We've got the mackerel, we've got the anchovy, we've got the marlin, and we've got the tuna. It'd be nice if... it's really cool with the anchovies, you know, because there's loads of them and they're making what is actually called a fish... It's literally called a fish tornado. There may be a more scientific name, but fish tornado is an official name. It'd be cool if, like, the mackerel looks a bit daft on his own, you know? Bless him. I wonder if there's anything else for this one. Anchovy, blue marlin, tuna. That's very cool, right, yeah. Oh, I'm just glad it's over. I'm just glad it's over. Good times. Okay. I might start hunting down other fish now. You know, I definitely don't have all the fish available at this point in time, so maybe that's something we do over the coming days and stuff like that. Maybe that's something we can spend our time doing, is hunting down some of those fish that we don't have. You know, logging on at the right times of day, hunting in the right areas, stuff like that. I'm sure there's probably a few insects I don't have yet. I don't think I've seen any. I can't think of any anyway. You guys have been sipping that tea for bloody ages. And Nooks should upgrade soon. This is like episode 30, right? So we got Nook's Cranny on the 2nd or 3rd day, so it has to be tomorrow or the day after. Please be tomorrow or the day after. Saying that, I did do some double episodes, so it might be 3 or 4 days. Sell some fish. Some weeds. Keep that, obviously. We should make a decent amount of money here. The tuna's worth a lot. In theory... Okay. Is that nuts? What I'm thinking is because the tuna is so expensive. I don't remember how much, but it is a lot. Is it worth holding on to until CJ comes back? Now, he comes on the first Saturday of each month, so he's not going to be here for like 3 weeks. And it's only for 50%. No, I don't. It's only for 50% more. I really don't care that much. No. Obviously, I'm not doing that. What am I on about? Don't be daft. Nice. Money that I desperately needed. Cheers, kids. What did I spend all my money on today? Oh, the house, obviously. Hope dope. Right. Oh, I want a shovel. My bad. I'm not going to make my own. It's like 5 hardwood for a shovel. I actually have tons of wood in the storage facility right now that I'm not using for anything. I also want to check the turnip prices. I feel good now. I've not slept in like 22 hours or something ridiculous, but I feel good. I feel good. Turnip prices. Nice. It's so much more satisfying when I continue to get awful prices. In my near 3 weeks of checking the turnip prices, I have once seen it above 200. Once in 20, 21 times, something like that. And admittedly, it was like 450. It was amazing, but once. Ridiculous. Log dining table. But it's really nice because I don't care now. It just doesn't affect me. It's very satisfying. Let's check out this log table, shall we? Where are we? I wonder if there's anything I really want to craft, actually. Oh, you know what I want? It's a fountain. Actually, I was thinking that a little bit earlier. Let's go check that. Is that... It is. It's going to be this, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder how much that goes for. 15 hardwood. We do have a lot of wood. I'm just very conscious of the fact that maybe I'll want the wood later on. I'm also pretty conscious of the fact that we don't really need money, technically. I mean, we do, but not in the kind of amounts you're going to get from selling hot items. This is the one problem with the stock market. The stock market is kind of necessary to play if you're going to, you know, pay off your house loans in any decent time. You have to be playing with the turnips, or you're just not going to get there. You will eventually, but it's going to take you bloody ages. On the flip side of that, the problem is, it makes it very helpful, right? That makes the stock market is great. It's super, super helpful. But it's probably too helpful. You know, if you're not going to use the stock market, you're just not going to get anywhere. Where's the fountain? Am I going crazy? I swear there's a fountain here somewhere. But I clicked on everything, didn't I? Is there not a fountain? Am I going crazy? Did I already buy it? Oh, I really like that fountain. I might use that. Do I already have that? We'll have to check. Is there not a fountain? Am I going nuts? Always a chance of that. I may have bought it already. In which case I'm being very silly right now. Okay, I'm going to assume I've already bought it. I want to check if I've got the lattice fence as well. Do. Let's have a little look. So, I want to check the fence first. Oh yeah, we've got tons of fences. I kind of think that'd be like nice for the gardens that we're going to build. I actually really like this one as well for maybe for the park plot. It's not going to be park, it's going to be like a plaza area with a fountain and like some nice patterns on the ground, flowers and stuff like that. But it's still going to have a lot of wood. The Zen fence is more for the city. So we're going to have like fences that designate the areas. You know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be cool. What am I doing with my life right now? I have no idea. Oh, right, we're looking for fountain. Fountain is what we're looking for. What is that? Oh, noodle slide. Very cool. So many recipes now, it's becoming an issue. Oh, we do have the fountain. What do we need? We need to make a drinking fountain. We need 20 stone and 8 iron nuggets. So we need 10 iron nuggets and 28 stone. That should be fine. Right? Obviously, I don't have that on me, but I'm pretty sure I've got that back at the house. Let's go find out. We'll work on the little dig site along the way. Again, an idea which I shamelessly stole. Like all the ideas. I don't really care. I just want my place to look nice. with as little work involved as possible. Let's grab these. I wasn't really sure how to make this latch onto that and make it look good, so this is a really good way of doing it. I can just extend this. Do 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 do. Bow bow. Ooh, I've had a little bit of a thought about how we'll do this to make this look a little cooler. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? Right, I actually need my shovel first. We're actually gonna put a wall around the front, right? And then we'll have two entranceways into the dig site, one from this left-hand side and one from over here. So, let's get to work. You get used to that animation a lot. The little loop-de-loop. It's the quickest way, it really is. I could go one further to the right. Oh no, I couldn't because of the bridge. Whoop. Damn it. Wasn't my best loop, that was the problem. The loop was the problem. I do want enough room as well to put maybe some flowers along this line and stuff like that, so that'll do that. Is this a good idea? It is going to make it harder to see. Well, obviously. I'm thinking like a 2 gap like that. But then it feels a bit more like an actual dig site, you know? And when you come in here, it does jump you up like that. The more I think about that, the less I like it. I thought it was a cool idea, but I decided against it. It's just because it is a little bit on the chunky side, right? So it needs something around it to make it blend in better. But I don't want to block off the view of the actual dig site, so. I mean, my problems would be solved if the fences would just bloody attach to things, you know? they don't latch on the way you'd hope. Especially with the bridges. I mean, bridges really are the problem child. Can I go there? Do I want that? You know, that's actually an improvement. See, it doesn't look good, does it? Leading up like that. I think you have to just put a tree there. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll put trees there. Or like lampposts and stuff like that. I think lampposts might be the way to go. And then just have flowers on this bit. That's probably a plan. We'll do that. I need to buy more lampposts. I need to buy like 25 lampposts. They cost a lot. They cost like 1,000 Mars though. But I think I need probably about 20 of them. So. Got some farming to do, folks. Got some farming to do. We'll get there. At the end of the day, this is a game I'm going to be playing for, you'd assume, nearly a year, at least. I'm not sure what would keep me going after that. Assuming the events are the same each year, but as long as there's new events, and of course each month we get new animals, eventually we'll hit a point where we're happy with the island. But given we're 30 days in, and we are miles away from that point, you know, we've got a ways to go. Admittedly, we couldn't terraform for a lot of it, but still. Place? Nice, that looks great. Love that. If any of you have any ideas for how we can make this look even cooler, feel free to hit me up, comment section, all that malarkey. That's very cool. I'm thinking, actually, you know, the tool box might not be a bad fit. Anyway, also, what we could do. Okay, I want to try something here. What's that noise? Was that outside? That was terrifying. It was like a... It was proper ghost-like on my end. Right, I want to select... I don't want to... Oh, I'm not allowed to edit. That sucks. Why not? I downloaded it, yeah, from someone else. But why would you not let me edit? That's bizarre. Why can't I edit any of these? Huh. I can delete but not edit. That's a weird combo right there. What I was thinking is, I mean, I can try to do it on my own anyway. But design like a half, kind of like the skeleton we have here, but much less like in a sort of more browny colour and with bits of it that kind of fade into the ground and disappear a little bit, so it looks like there's bones under the sand. Really, really cool. I think we need like a signpost, maybe here. Some flowers, maybe a wooden fence. I don't know about that. That's cool though. It's cool. We'll get there. We'll get there. What else did I want to do? Oh, bloody clean. Oh, fountain. We want to make a fountain. Let's go do that. See, my musical timing is impeccable, as per always. Praise the fish. Okay. I'm not saying okay to praising the fish, although I should do. What are we looking for here? We're looking for stone. There we go. Wait, do I not have any more? Really? To be fair, I have spent a lot of iron lately. Is that enough? Yeah. Oh, I need 2 pieces of stone. How annoying. That's fine, we can get them. I'm so happy I've got bait ready to go. You know, that's very reassuring for me. What's this? Oh, yeah. We're getting there. There's a lot of like really nice items to build kitchen sets, so I'm not really worrying about that quite yet, you know. Do I need the clay? I don't need the clay, do I? I actually always carry the iron with me anyway, because it's how you upgrade your tools to be less of a tool and more useful. So it's always helpful to have some iron on you ready to upgrade. Oh, hello, cheeky. Okay, this'll do. I mean, I don't need much, right? I don't need to worry about this too much, I don't think. How much did I need? There was only 2, right? Yeah. I'm gonna leave that piece there. Because that way I can get rid of all the stone from my inventory. I don't wanna go through this again. How do I get down from here? Is it on the right side? It's on the right side. We need a ramp up here on that left hand bit. But the whole area needs developing. Actually, whilst we're here, this is the one bit the stone path actually works. Nope. Oh, I was wrong. Wait, I thought it did work there. Where did I use the stone path? I used the stone path somewhere like... Oh my god. There's a thing where the stone path... Is it the bridge? It's a bridge. So on the bridge the stone will connect directly, but here I can't connect it. You've always just there's these obnoxious little gaps of grass everywhere. See, that's beautiful. Why can't it all be like that, you know? I think Animal Crossing just has a rather peculiar grid system. I mean, clearly it has a grid system, but I just don't think it fits together perfectly. I'm hoping it's something they look at, but it's really not that big a deal. Let's craft, baby. Let's craft. Right, so we're making a drinking fountain for the very first time. Like a drinking fountain. Crafted for the very first time. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, we're not even going to use this yet. I think we're going to put it down. But it's going to go, like, over here somewhere, basically. And this, I'm just going to design this whole area to be a nice little plaza that sits, I guess, install this, kind of like molds and kind of like a square with, like, a dint in the top. But we'll stick it down now, because it'll be cute. Yeah, see? Pretty. Look at that. Looks a bit weird there in the middle, but that's okay. Right, we're going to end it there, folks. We are officially done with all the bugs and fish that are leaving in April, which is really cool. Like I said, I'll do a little research to find out what I'm missing. There's definitely a few things out there, I think river fish in particular, that I still need to catch. There's like a golden trout as well, which is like super rare. We could go for that. So there's still plenty of stuff to do. I do want to do some terraforming. I think what we'll do next video is probably work on... We'll just work on the town, you know? We can get the first house going. I'd really like to get the second house as well, because then I know for sure. If I can get that house, and that house, if we get all 3 in, then it does become very easy to kind of plan everything out. When it's just one, there's still like a little bit of an element of risk there, I would say. I saw a balloon. But yeah, we can do some terraforming, we can do some designing, and just try to build something cool, I guess. Ooh, shaky. And it's Earth Day soon as well. On the 22nd of this, oops, on the 22nd of this month, it's Earth Day. Ooh, nugget, very cool. I've only got one, I think. Now I've got two. Sweet. Right, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me, my lovely ladies and gentlemen. We will be back soon, I'm sure. And I will see you then. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.